Look at this guy's eyes. Those are not, what is that? That's not normal. That's not normal.
He might have had some electric Kool-Aid for breakfast.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what he was on, but I can tell you what he wasn't on, and that's planet Earth.
Yeah, what was this, a fish concert? What's up? Welcome back to Dolphin Dream House.
Yeah, welcome back to the show, everybody. I hope you're all having a great day. We're going to be checking out some of the strangest and most mysterious videos on the entire internet. Before we do that, let's go ahead and like this video so you can help run our numbers up in the algorithm. Subscribe to Dolphin Dream House, and let's get right to the show.
Farmers and hunters have reported finding boxes of Lone Star ticks across their properties. They move 3 times faster than the average tick, and it carries a substance called alpha-gal. Shortly after you've been bitten, you get what's called alpha-gal syndrome, which makes you permanently allergic to all red meat. In 2009, there was only a few dozen cases. In 2026, the CDC announced we have around 450,000 cases. It's a 100x increase since 2013. Now, mainstream news is telling you this increase is from climate change and rising deer populations, but I don't know if that's the truth. Recent tick bite ER visits are off the charts. Now, this is where it starts becoming suspicious. Bill Gates has funded research into a bio company named Oxitec to genetically modify ticks. Another connection is that he is heavily invested in plant-based meat companies called Impossible Food and Nature's Find. This would force everyone that has alpha-gal syndrome and wanted their red meat fix to buy his product. In a published peer-reviewed bioethics journal, they argue we should genetically engineer ticks to make people allergic to meat. In the article it says, we argue that if eating meat is morally impermissible, then efforts to prevent the spread of tick-borne AGS are also morally impermissible. Then right below it says tick-borne AGS is a moral bioenhancer if and when it motivates people to stop eating meat. And at the top of the article it says beneficial blood-sucking. Also, here is a World Economic Forum linked bioethicist, and he calls for genetically modifying humans to induce meat intolerance.
So for example, I have milk intolerance, and some people are intolerant to crayfish. So possibly we can use human engineering to make it the case that we're intolerant to certain kinds of meat, to certain kinds of bovine proteins. And there's actually analogs of this in life. There's this thing called the Lone Star tick, where if it bites you, you will become allergic to meat. I can sort of describe the mechanism. So that's something that we can do through human engineering. We can kind of possibly address really big world problems through human engineering.
Here's a map of all the hot spots that these Lone Star ticks reside in, and it's mainly in the southeast regions. So if you know anyone in these specific areas that have land, wilderness, ask them about the tick increase, and I guarantee you they'll tell you that it's more than they've seen in previous years. This isn't anything new. The CIA has declassified documents that they weaponized and released infected ticks over sugar fields in Cuba back in the day under President Kennedy. You also have Plum Island, which was a top secret animal biological warfare lab, which is where Lyme disease came out of in the 70s. From what I've read, these ticks don't like lavender, peppermint, and a synthetic insecticide called permethrin.
You know what? This really ticks me off.
Yeah, that's definitely not a package I'd want to receive on my land.
Yeah, bro, if Amazon's dropping off a box of ticks at my front door, I'm canceling my Prime membership today.
Did you see Elon Musk's bedside table picture that he put on Twitter? If you were to Google Elon Musk's bedside photo, lower left corner, that is the symbol that comes from ancient Hindu that is supposed to be the most powerful thing in the entire universe. This is conspiracy, which I'm all into. Is he essentially sending a shot off the bow at the people who he thinks are going after him, which is that I have knowledge of something involving a limitless energy device that has come from the ancients that has been essentially redeveloped?
What I was really wondering about was why he had so many Diet Cokes.
Yeah, bro, come on. You're like the richest guy in the world. What the heck are you doing drinking Diet Cokes?
Yeah, you could drink a bougier drink than that.
Pop open a kombucha or something, dude. Spoil yourself.
Either President Trump is trying to tell us something without telling us, or we are in for a rude awakening. So over the weekend, President Trump just started randomly posting AI images on his Truth Social. Look in those pictures. I want to ask you, what do you see? You see that mushroom cloud right there? You see where that came from? So basically, what is he trying to say? Because from history, We all know what it means when you see that mushroom cloud. This picture right here has a lot of people scared because we already know the situation that's going on right now in Iran. And numerous times, President Trump already said he's thinking about pressing that button and getting Iran off this map. But he posted another picture that people were saying is way more scarier than this one. Why would he post something like this? Now, they just released the UFO files. Alien disclosure is at its high. You have 15 scientists that's missing. And he randomly posts a picture of them with an alien that's in cuffs. How does that look to you? You have Americans that's terrified of the unknown. People are terrified of aliens. Some people believe they're real, and some people don't believe they're real at all. But the people that do believe they're real understands that this picture, which has been on the internet for a long time already, randomly being posted by President Trump, has to be a message. Like I said, either he's trolling or some crazy shit is about to happen. This might be one of those weeks where a lot of information comes out. Pay attention.
What the heck? I mean, listen, if it was like my grandma on social media posting these like AI photos of themselves, that's one thing. But whenever you have a sitting government official posting these photos, get out of town, dude.
63 square miles. That's 3 Manhattans, okay? 3. Do you understand how big that is? It's a data city, guys. Are clearly not being made to store your spicy photos and family albums of meme on. Data centers are very clearly for mass surveillance and harvesting as much data as humanly possible. Word center is a misservice. These are cities. These are way bigger than cities. These are data metropolises. 63 square miles, guys. You can't walk. It's not a center. You cannot walk from one end to the other. You need a car and there will be traffic, my friend. You will need hospitals. You will need housing. You will need all these things, unless it's run by robots. But like, these are monumentally large, which of course will destroy the environment, consume all our water to inevitably fund the surveillance technocratic super state that we're building, then fuel the AI god that they are trying to bring into reality to divulge justice on us all for, doing whatever it is that they don't like.
I mean, that's pretty creepy. I've heard all kinds of theories about those DCs. Like, it could be that they're like FEMA camps, or it could be that they're like trying to house the human soul there as like an encampment for the human soul. Like, we're the data. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know down in the comments. I mean, that little structure was weird enough, like whatever the heck that was, like flashing light. But what was up with that lake? It looked like a crater, like something fell straight down. Not like it skidded or anything, but it like went straight down. Maybe that's where one of the fallen angels fell.
Did you guys see the picture that Trump just posted, which appears to be like candid, right? You got someone's fingers in front of it, like perhaps this photo was taken secretly. But what's so weird about it? Oh, no big deal. Just that there is a literal alien next to him. And this looks to be, I don't know, is this Area 51 or what? Now the question, of course, is, well, is this AI? But whether it's AI or it's real or fully fake or CGI or something, or a freaking statue, you don't know, the implications are the same. Why is the sitting president of the United States the most powerful country in the world, depending on who you talk to? I'm sure China thinks, Anyways, why would he be posting a picture of a freaking alien? Unless you wrap your head around the fact that there is a card that the, let's just say, Illuminati has yet to play, which is the alien card. And they are priming you and gearing you up and getting you ready for Disclosure Day, which there's a movie coming out in, I believe, August called Disclosure Day. And it's about the time that the government tells the citizens and finally informs them of the truth, that we've been secretly working with aliens and that they're really real. When you know that if planets are fake, space is fake, there's no Mars, at least there's not a rover on Mars and it's not a planet, then what exactly could aliens be? Oh, let's just say it's been written about for thousands of years that there are definitely many different forms of demons. And apparently the way this thing's supposed to play out is World War III, then aliens intervene, save the day, and then we have a new world order where all the governments of the world unite against this common threat, either that's aliens, or unite to guarantee we won't be in any world wars anymore because all the countries are governed by the same government, which would also be conveniently ran by AI. So it's going to get weird, guys. In the end, we do win 100%, but things are going to get weirder between now and then. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think's going on? And follow for more.
I know it's probably AI, but that alien is built. I would love to know his workout routine.
Yeah, dude, what's his diet, bro? Is cut.
So this clip is someone pushing former President George Bush through a NASA site. When you look behind, you see, what is that? And something green floating. It almost looks like a studio green with studio blue. Oh, this is the finished product, and that's supposed to be the water. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how everything is floating. Look at that. Oh, except the water. Don't look at that. Steve. Steve, you're in the shot, Steve. Steve, get out the shot. Steve. Larry, we gotta fire Steve again.
Sometimes something a little different happens.
Whoops, I'll get it.
Sometimes.
This crew attempted a spacewalk outside the station. Here's a live look at the astronauts.
Whoops.
Well, I don't believe. I don't think that's. Yeah.
Cut away.
Where's their spacesuit?
I don't know what this guy's holding, but it is super heavy. Look, he almost drops it in space and it goes straight down. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Larry, how's it going up there? Yeah, you got that tuna can I sent you? Great. Oh my God, Larry, what happened? Larry, we lost you. Well, we have your head, but not your body.
What?
No way. There's no way that NASA's been lying to us this entire time.
They are so truthful.
They're my best friend. They would never lie to me.
I got you on video, Sherm.
Sherman, you deserve a cookie.
Bro, Sherman. He deserves all the cookies. Give that guy another cookie. Come on.
Let us know in the comments how much you love Sherman.
Let us know down in the comments how much you love Sherman out of 10, because I'm at like 93 out of 10 for sure.
But that's it for the video, you guys.
Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with us, y'all. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Dolphin Dreamhouse. We love you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.